All right, everybody. So this is our Zarfund Wealth Project Getting Started training. If you're watching this training as a recording, it's because somebody invited you to take a look at the Zarfund opportunity, or perhaps you just got enrolled with Zarfund, but you really don't know what to do. And so as your leaders, we're going to help you out and tell you exactly what to do from the very beginning, because we want to see you succeed. Okay? So this is the first of many trainings that we're going to do. We're going to put it up on the website that we're working on, and we're going to help you guys all out. So the first thing we want to do, if I can get this to cooperate, is kind of want to take a survey. So those of you that are on the recording right now, if you can chat, type in the box and let us know where you're at so we know what your background is. But we want to gauge and see where everybody is with their background. So, you know, a lot of people have heard of multi-level marketing or MLM or network marketing. Maybe some of you have a background with some other types of network marketing companies. And perhaps those people that have that type of background understand the power of leverage, right? Because in one day, there's only 24 hours. So you can only work so many hours, but that's why people that understand network marketing really understand the power of leverage in working as a team. Now, perhaps you have a background in online marketing. You know, truth be told, I just got started with online marketing literally 3 months ago. I had zero background, and then I met Jeff, who you're going to talk to in a second, or he's going to talk to you, and he'll tell you a little bit more about his story and how he got started with this and really the potential. Now, I don't want to tell you all this to impress you, but I want to tell you about all of this stuff to impress upon you the potential that you have with online marketing. Thirdly, maybe some of you have a background with Bitcoin already, or cryptocurrency, or different types of cryptocurrency, or maybe you have a background with all, okay? Or perhaps you don't have any background whatsoever. So wherever you are with this, don't worry about it. We're going to teach you and guide you in all steps, okay? So why are we talking about this? Well, this is a Zarfund training, and Zarfund is a blend of all three. It's a blend of network marketing, online marketing, and of course, cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, because that's the payment that we're using here. So everybody knows about network marketing. Now, I've heard it said from one of my mentors that network marketing is the 8th wonder of the world, right? Because it's so leveraged. Well, I'd like to say that online marketing is the 9th wonder of the world, because it's even more powerful than network marketing. Why? Well, it's super leveraged. I mean, the internet never sleeps. It's daytime somewhere in the world, even if it's nighttime right now where you are. And especially on Facebook, which is the primary venue that we use to do all of these things, you know, Facebook has over 1 billion users that you can talk to for free, right? And so part of what we're going to do here is we're going to teach you how to utilize Facebook to benefit yourself as much as you can, okay? So online marketing. Now, why Bitcoin? A lot of you that I've talked to, and maybe other people that have gotten on this, have heard of the word Bitcoin, but that's all they know. I mean, they've never heard about it, right? Beyond that, it's some kind of magical internet money, okay? We're not going to go into detail about Bitcoin in this training, but what I want you to do is go on YouTube and then just search the Bitcoin Gospel. It's a 45-minute documentary that talks about Bitcoin. But just understand that it is a type of currency online, and it's not regulated by any government or bank. So in terms of taxation, you know, we can't speak about that here, but because it's not tied to any government or bank, it's kind of up in the air about taxation, right? But just to give you a perspective of the value of Bitcoin, Bitcoin started in 2009, 2010, and it was literally worth pennies back then. Well, here we are now in 2016, and one Bitcoin is today valued at $625 US, okay? People are buying Teslas, they're buying houses using Bitcoin. So there is a perceived value with Bitcoin, okay? So that's all we're going to talk about regarding Bitcoin. If you want to do your own research, go on YouTube, do some research on your own. But I want to talk about Zarfund. Okay, so here are the 4 things that we're going to talk about in our training today. The compensation plan, how to get started to level 2, and how to leverage tools. And I think everyone's going to appreciate this one, how to use Facebook for free to build your team. Okay, so what I want to do now is introduce my mentor, Jeff Lynn. Guys and girls, a lot of you already know Jeff, but I met Jeff about 2.5 months ago, right, Jeff, with another program.
Right.
I just saw that he was just blowing it up, doing well in that program, and so I started to follow him. And you know what I can say is Jeff is a genius. He hasn't stirred me wrong yet. And so he's making some good money, guys. I'm talking about the equivalent of what a doctor or a surgeon makes here in the United States. That's what he made last month. And you know, if you look at his wall, you'll see. So listen to him when he tells you what he's talking about, because he really knows what he's talking about. Okay, I'm learning from him also. And in my short 2.5 months getting involved with online marketing, I've done pretty well already. You know, I've made a couple of $1,000s already. And we're all just getting started. So even if you're brand new to any of this, don't worry about it. We're all here to help, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and hand the screen over to Jeff, and he'll tell you about Zarfund and the compensation plan.
All right, thanks a lot, Paulo. I mean, what I want to talk about with you guys today is basically, I think a lot of people are getting into this opportunity right now, and you know, we're kind of wondering what it is we need to do to kind of promote or kind of to get started, right? So today's training obviously is called Getting Started. And, you know, what we want to do today is kind of help you guys, you know, understand how the compensation plan works, okay? And then also what you guys really need to be doing to start building your teams and getting, you know, the benefits of that matrix working in your favor, okay? So what I'm going to do today is basically, I don't know, Paula, do you need to give me host for me to share my screen, or is that?
No, just grab it from the bottom right
okay.
there. Share
I can just screen there. Okay, so hold on one second. Let me just make sure I can do this right here. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. You guys see that now?
Yeah, we see your PowerPoint.
Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about today, okay? So Zarfund, what you guys need to be doing, all right, what you need to do. A lot of people are coming in, and you know, and I know that it's a low cost program, right? It's only 0.3 Bitcoin, so it's $18. And you know, what's advertised is that, you know, we have spillover, right? You can get spillover from this, from a matrix, because of the efforts of your uplines and people above you in your team. So what I want to stress about that is that you know, we like spillover. It's definitely very good, but we don't want to rely on spillover. Okay. We definitely want to go out there and be proactive and you know, help the team and help everyone else. Everybody's helping each other. That's the only way we're going to succeed. If we have people that are just, you know, kind of sitting around waiting for the spillover, it's really not going to happen for you. And the good news is that, you know, it doesn't take a lot of effort. Okay. So, I mean, all we really need to focus on is getting 2 people. Okay. So today's presentation, I'm just going to go through this, what you guys need to do. So everyone starts here, right? This is you. Okay. You're going to start in Zarfund. And what you're going to do is you're going to fund your 0.3 Bitcoin to get started, okay? And everyone needs to do that, right? When you get started, when you fund your 0.3, that qualifies you basically to start receiving donations from other members that you bring in, or from the spillover that you get, okay? So you won't get a referral link either, you know, to promote if you don't fund your account, and you won't be eligible to receive donations, you know, or get, you know, benefit of the spillover from the system if you're not upgraded. So the first step, definitely when you get in, is to get in and get upgraded, okay? And what you want to do then is to find your first 2 people, all right? And that's really all you need to focus on. Once you get your first 2 people and you show them how to also upgrade like you did, okay, the 0.3 Bitcoins, what that's going to do is that's going to allow you to upgrade to stage 2, all right? And that should be your goal. The first goal that you want to do is to get to stage 2. And then once you do that, you want to be able to help your 2 people that you just brought in get their 2 people, all right? And it's really just that simple, okay? Just focus on 2 people, bring your 2 people in, get them upgraded, and then show them how you did it. Show them how to do the same. and then you can create team duplication. And this thing, just based on that, is going to just grow the whole matrix down the line, and it'll just completely, lift up your team, and everybody else, in succession will start to upgrade in the levels, okay? And you'll see your team explode. All right, so same thing, get those guys upgraded, all right? And that's really all you need to focus on, okay? So this is what you guys need to do. Hold on, let me get to the screen here. As they're upgrading, you guys are upgrading. You see this, the levels are going up. You get your 2 people, they get their 2. All right, so here's the overview, okay, the simplified. You sign up 2 people, okay, you motivate and you coach your downline. Help them sign up 2 people, okay, and then you keep promoting, right? I know a lot of people in here are, we're attracted to the spillover, right? And people are basically saying that, this is great opportunity, because we get spillover. If you're not really strong in recruiting, you still can get referrals from this. And that's all true, okay? That's definitely true. And I'm not going to say that that's not true. But we also don't want to basically have people that are, kind of just waiting around for the spillover to happen, because, that's going to basically create a culture in your team where it's going to stop you dead in your tracks. Okay, so if you really just focus on signing up your 2 people, and 2 people, it starts with 2, right? Once you get 2, you can get 2 more, and you can help other people get 2, right? So once you do that, we're going to teach you some strategies, obviously, at the end there about Facebook and marketing, and some free strategies how to grow your team through attraction marketing and things like that. But really, this is the focus, and I want to hammer this home a dozen times if I need to get you guys to understand. All it takes is 2, okay? Everyone starts with 2 people and 0.3 Bitcoins to fund your account, okay? And that's really all it takes, okay? Because we were working as a team. If everybody helps everybody out, then that's the only way we're going to succeed, all right? Upgrade to the next level when you have 2 people on the current level. Okay, so once you have your 2 people, you are able to upgrade to the next level, okay? And if you get your 2 people, their 2 people, they can upgrade to the next level, which means that you can also then upgrade to the next level. And it just trickles down. It's like a domino effect, okay? So focus on 2 and build your team, all right? So I'm going to stop the share for that one for now, but that's kind of just a basic, understanding of what we're really trying to do. I want to also touch on the compensation plan, basically, and how that works, so that you guys can understand where you guys are coming in, and how people get paid on that as well. So Paulo, I'm going to hand this back over to you for a couple minutes. Just, I don't know if you want to talk about something for a couple minutes while I get this slide up.
Yeah, before we get back to the meat and bones about how to find people, I want to bring up a really good tool that I've been using to show people how it works really simply. I mean, it's a little tricky, but at the same time, it's very simple once you know how to explain this. And this is a tool that all of us have access to. Okay, so if you go to your browser, go to www.zarfund.com, and you click the How It Works button. You guys see my browser? Yeah? All right, Joe said yes. You click on the How It Works button right here, you'll see this weird looking matrix, right? When I looked at it the first time, I was like, where do you start? And then you see that magical blue button here that says Start Here. Okay, well, what do? You join, just like what Jeff said, you join at level 1 with that person's referral link. How do you do that? You upgrade by paying 0.03 Bitcoin. What does that allow you to do? It allows you to start receiving 0.03 Bitcoin from the people in your level 1 downline for a total of 0.06. Okay, well, after that, what happens? Because you're maxed out. If you don't jump up to level 2 or stage 2, then you're not going to get any more Bitcoin ever again in the program. Okay, so you have to upgrade to level 2 or stage 2. How do you do that? Well, look up here again. Upgrade to level 2 by paying 0.05 Bitcoin, and that allows you to unlock your level 2 downline of receiving 0.05 Bitcoin from 4 people for a total of 0.2 Bitcoin. So you see, just by following this guide, you go green, green, tan, tan, blue, blue. You can explain it to other people, to your prospects, by simply showing them this page, guiding them through it, literally just reading it. And then at the end, I don't even get to getting to level 3 or 4 or 5, because by that time, here's what I tell people. I say, look, what if I could show you a way to turn 0.03 Bitcoin, which here in the States, that's about $18.50. What if I could show you how to turn $18 into, what is that, 0.2 times 630, into $126 in just a matter of days? Is that something that you would be interested in learning more about? So again, going back to talking to 2 people, we're going back to the old school network marketing way of word of mouth, right? Everybody knows at least 2 people with 18 US dollars, or, you know, like my buddy in Australia, Joe, what is that, like 25 Australian dollars? You can't tell me that you don't know somebody or 2 people that want to start a business and change their financial future, and all it takes is 18 US dollars, okay? I think a lot of us on this Zoom don't really understand the potential of how much money we all can make, okay? I want to just show you really quick how much money you can make just at the level 4, okay? Most people, okay, I'm going to talk about here in America, but the average income in America every month is only about $3,000 to $4,000 a month, okay? Just imagine if by level 4, you're bringing home an extra 3.2 Bitcoin per month. And I apologize to my international friends, but most of us here are in America, so I'm going to do this in US dollars as so you have to convert on your own. But 3.2 Bitcoin every month, that's about $2,000, right? What would an extra 2,000 US dollars do for you every single month? And that's just getting started. Guys, the full potential here is 164 Bitcoin every month. Put that into perspective, that's over 103,000 US dollars every month. That's more than $1 million a year. So you see the big potential that we have with this opportunity, and it all literally starts with 2 people. Just 2 people, help 2 people, reach 2 people, okay? That's all I had to say about that. Jeff, are you ready with your other part?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over. So Paulo, this is a good slide for Paulo. Just wanted to kind of touch more on that, because I think a lot of people are also confused on, you know, the levels of, you know, the payment levels and things like that. So like when you upgrade and how you get upgraded and who pays what and things like that, right? That's also a little topic of discussion where people are worried about getting skipped. Okay, so the question comes into like, you know, when do you upgrade and when is it good to upgrade? Okay, I want to talk a little bit about that. So one more time, I'll just share my screen here. Where is it?
That's the bottom of your screen, Jeff, right in the middle, green button.
One second. Okay, I see it. Right here. Oh, there we go. All right, so can you see that now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your matrix, right? You're coming in here at the top spot, right? And you're getting your 2 people, okay? And I want you guys to think of Zarfund in stages and levels, okay? Stages and levels. You're going to upgrade to stages, okay? You're going to upgrade to stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and up above. And as you're getting referrals, they're coming in on your levels, okay? Levels 1 through 6. All right, so let's say I go out and I refer my first 2 people. These 2 people are going to be my level 1 referrals, okay? What that means is that when these people upgrade to stage 1, they're going to be paying me, their direct sponsor, the 0.3 Bitcoins, okay? So as this level gets full, there's only 2 people that can go on here, right? As these 2 people, when you teach these 2 people to go out and get their 2 people, okay, these 4 people now are going to fall into your level 2. Sorry. Sorry, I got a phone call there. So these 4 people are going to fall into your level 2. All right. What that means is that when these people upgrade, okay, they're going to upgrade. Level 1 is going to be paid to their level 1 sponsor, which is right here. Okay, they're going to pay this person and this person 0.03 Bitcoins. And when they upgrade to stage 2, they're going to pay you the 0.05 Bitcoins. Okay. Now these 4 people are going to go out and they're going to get their 2 people, right? So 2 people here, 2 people here. So there's a total of 8 now on this line. All right. These are your level 3 referrals. Okay. Now what that means is when they upgrade to stage 3, this stage 3, you're going to get that 0.1 Bitcoin payment. Okay. So they're going to upgrade to level 1 first. They're going to pay this line. Okay, 0.03. Then they're going to upgrade to stage 2 and pay this line here, 0.05. And then when they upgrade to stage 3, they're going to pay you the 0.1 Bitcoins.
Jeff, okay. Can I ask you a quick question that everybody's been asking?
Sure, go ahead.
Is there a way on the back office, because I know that they're making some changes to make it a little bit more, you know, sort of like a binary tree like this, like where a lot of us are accustomed to looking at, but
right.
how would you visualize that on the tree, right? Okay. Is there a way that we can see who's our level 2 people or who's our level 3 people?
Sure, I can show you that right here. All right, so if you can look at my dashboard, right here into your dashboard, if you go down, there's a referral summary. Okay, and if you look at your referral summary, you can actually see your line, your referrals filling in right here.
Really quick, sorry to interrupt because you have it up. Yeah. Guys, I just want to show you that Jeff already made 1.66 Bitcoin, and he's only been in this program for 7 days. So he turned 0.03 Bitcoin, $18, into 1.66 Bitcoin in 7 days. Doing the math really quick, that's over $1,000, guys. It's 1,045 US dollars. So, you know, there's a lot of potential with this, and it gets more and more. So, sorry, just wanted to...
No problem. And this is the potential right here, guys. This is what is coming my way if, okay, because obviously my matrix is almost full. I have 126 people as a full matrix, but there's 118, right? So I have 8 people left to fill up. But, you know, once that's filled, my job isn't done, obviously. We have to start, you know, helping you guys to upgrade and earn as well. It doesn't just end with me filling my matrix. That doesn't make it, you know, complete. Now I got to get you guys to be, you know, upgrading to these levels so that I can see this potential, and so you guys can see your potential as well. Like you guys are getting the earnings from this as well. So it benefits everybody. That's why I'm saying it's a team effort. If everybody helps each other, you know, we're all going to succeed in this. We're all going to get to the end. It's just a matter of us, you know, helping each other out and making sure that we do that. So
that's exactly right, Jeff. Sorry. You know, we're here to help, right? We're not here to do the work for you.
Right.
We'll do the heavy lifting for you by providing you the tools to use, how to show people. But you have to do your part. And your part is just talk to 2 people, whether it's on Facebook or in you know, friends that you know in real life. That's it. You have to do your part also. Okay? Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
Sure. So here we go. Like in your referrals here, you can just click on any of these, right? So let's say I click on this. It'll take me to my referral list, okay? And here's the tree view. So you can see your level 1s, your level 2s, level 3s, level 4s, right? All the way to level 6. And this is how you know like where you're getting your payments from, okay? So your level 1s, they're going to pay you the 0.03 Bitcoins, all right? That's your level 1s. Your level 2s, these are the people that are going to pay you the 0.05. And then these are the people that are going to pay you the 0.1s and then the 0.2s. And this is where it gets exciting, okay? The level 5s and the level 6s, that's where you're getting the 1 and the 2 Bitcoin donations from those downlines, okay? So what you want to do is you want to focus on, you know, getting these people in through these levels, okay? And then also getting upgraded so that you can earn this potential, okay? So right here in your referrals list, if you guys can also go here, if you go into your dashboard into my referrals, there's also a button here that you can click here that says list view. Okay, and then it'll take you to that page. All right, so you guys can see the levels. All right, so going back to this, all right, this is how you can kind of visualize it really is, you know, these are your levels. Okay, so as you guys are getting, you know, emails, you know, that you're getting Zarfund referrals, level something, level XYZ, all right, these are how you can tell like what level they're on. So if you get a, for example, if you get a level 4 referral, okay, that means that somebody just came in on this level right here, right, on your team. That means that when they upgrade to stage 4, okay, they're going to be paying you the 0.2 Bitcoin donation to you. Okay, so that person falls on that line. All right, the position of the referral never changes. All right, the only way that you can actually miss or skip a payment, okay, is if let's say, for example, that this person is going to upgrade to stage 4. Okay, somebody on this line. This line now here, okay, is you know, sorry, this person, this person is going to get the level 3 donation. So this is how it works. He's going to upgrade to stage 1 and pay this person on this line. Then they're going to upgrade to stage 2 and pay this person on this line. Then they're going to upgrade to stage 3 and pay this person on this line. And then when it gets to you, to stage 4, they're going to pay you the stage 4 you know, donation. So if you think about it, like the only way you can get skipped is if you're not a level 4, okay, let's say you're a level 3, okay, and this person is your level 4 referral and he's upgrading to stage 4. If he upgrades to stage 4 and you're not a stage 4, you're not going to get that payment. It's going to go to the next person above you that is qualified to get that payment. Okay, so a lot of people are kind of keeping an eye on their first, you know, 2 levels and just kind of making sure that they're staying ahead of them. But you don't really need to worry about these 2 lines, because these people have probably already paid you their donation, and you're not going to get another one from them. You know, that's not, you know, that's not your concern. Your concern is helping these guys now grow their teams, okay, so that you can get these level 3 and level 4 donations. And you want to be positioned when this person upgrades to stage 4, you want to be at that stage to make sure you get that donation as well. Okay, and the only way you can do that is if you start, you know, building your network and building your team and making sure that everybody is upgrading accordingly. Okay, so again, we're going to hammer this, you know, over and over again. Just focus on bringing 2 people, right? All it takes is these 2 people first, right? When you do that, you get them to upgrade. You can now upgrade to the next level. Okay. And then you just need to show them to do, you know, exactly what you did, how you did that. Okay. There's some people that, you know, might not be as strong, you know, in recruiting, but we're going to teach you some strategies now that'll kind of help you do that. You know, how you can use some Facebook strategy, get some more, what we call attraction marketing, some curiosity posts your way. So people start asking you about your business. Okay. It's not like you are chasing them, because you don't want to be chasing people. You want people to be coming to you and asking you, what is it that you're doing? What is this? What is this thing that's generating crazy money for you, right? So we're going to teach you some of those things and how to promote effectively with Facebook so that you guys can start getting those kinds of inquiries coming your way. All right, so why don't we do that, Paulo? I'm going to stop my share, and then maybe you can...
yeah, so last thing that I wanted to say regarding placement is a lot of times, you know, now that you found your 2 people, the common question is, well, should I use my link now for the 3rd person or the 4th person or the 5th person, or should I use somebody else's link? And if so, whose link should I use? And this is what I tell people, and Jeff, maybe you can chime in on this too, but I tell people, go through your back office and look at whoever is not yet at stage 2. Right? Because we work as a team, and our goal is to get everybody to stage 2, because you'll see a ripple effect. Once they get to stage 2, that now incentivizes them to go up to stage 3 and then to stage 4, and that all trickles up to you. So rather than letting the Zarfund system, you know, choose a random person to enroll as a sponsor, you might want to be proactive and look at your back office and see who's not yet at stage 1 or stage 2, I should say, and use their link, because it's going to motivate them to keep on upgrading. And for next month, it's going to create that pattern and that culture for them that they want to renew again and pay. Because remember, guys, that this every month you have to upgrade again. And we're not going to go into detail, but it's to maintain your spot, you have to pay your 0.03, and then it's stage 2, 0.05, and keep on going. Okay, so we'll answer any questions about the compensation plan at the end. But now what we want to talk about is how do we share this, right? It's so new. It's such a new concept for most of us. We don't even know what to say. So the first thing is we want to use tools, okay? Jeff has done a really awesome job with providing us with that fan page, or the group that we have, Zarfund Wealth Project group. So if you're on Facebook, you're watching this, you want to add your new people into that group. You want to edify them, welcome them into our group, because that's where they can ask questions also and see people's progress. Okay. The second thing is you want to also use the videos such as this as a prospecting tool and also as a training tool. We're working on putting up a website where you're going to be able to use that, where everything is going to be there. It's not going to have anyone's link on there, so don't worry about, oh no, am I going to send a prospect to somebody else? No, we're doing this for everybody, okay? But for now, Jeff has it on his YouTube channel, but we'll get it up somehow. But use the tools, okay? If you don't know how to explain it, just like what I was saying, hop on zarfund.com, click the How It Works button, and then just read it off to them, okay? You can't tell me that you can't find 2 people to do that to with $18 US. If you're not serious about the business, you know, I don't know how else we could help you, okay? So use the tools. Use the website. Use the YouTube videos that we're putting out. Now let's talk about what do I say to people. So, you know, Jeff, maybe we could role play a little bit if you don't mind. Does that work? Is that cool? You're muted, by the way. So let's say, for example, and this can work either in real life or on Facebook. So let's say in real life, I know Jeff. He's a friend of mine, okay? I'm going to say to Jeff, I said, hey, Jeff, I just got involved with a program. It's pretty cool. I don't know too much about it. I just started. But all I know is that I was able to turn $18, or I've seen people turn $18 US into a couple of $100 pretty fast. Most of the people double their money instantly. It involves a little bit of work, but we work as a team. Is that something that you'd like to learn more about?
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds awesome.
Just like that, right? So now I got Jeff interested just by asking him that if I would you question. See how I phrased the question? If I knew of something that would help you out, would you like to learn more? Okay. Now, where do I send him to? Because I'm brand new. I don't know what I'm talking about. Again, I'm going to show him that www.zarfund.com, how it works matrix, and then just read it off to him. We're going to also work on making scripts for you guys, okay? But send him to that. That's pretty much it. That's what I do on Facebook.
I would also send them to the Facebook group as well. I would
send them to the Facebook group. Yeah, that's definitely true. So after that, honestly, if they're not convinced about it, I mean, maybe the technicalities of how does Bitcoin work and all that stuff, that's fine. But if they don't see the potential of turning $18 into a couple of $100, honestly, don't waste your time trying to convince them. Because those are the people that are just going to complain and expect that you're going to do the work for them, okay? So talk to more people just by simply using that. Now, how do you do it on Facebook, okay? You can talk to your friends the same way that I just did, you know? Hey, Joe, if I knew of a way to turn $18 US into $40 pretty fast, you want to know more about it? Message your friends, okay? You don't want to turn your Facebook wall into a billboard. That pisses everyone off. Right, Jeff?
Yeah. I mean, you can keep things separate, right? If I know a lot of people are probably concerned about you know, having their Facebook walls with a lot of posts that, you know, they don't want their friends and family seeing. And, you know, Paul is suggesting that you guys go out and see and talk to your friends, but I know a lot of people are probably a little bit, you know, apprehensive about that. I mean, Facebook is a huge community of 1 billion people, right? So, I mean, you can get the word out, you know, without talking to your friends and family. That's, you know, I know that a lot of people are kind of, you know, standoffish about that. So don't assume that you need to go after your friends and family for this, because you don't, right? All you want to do is basically create some kind of engagement, some kind of curiosity into what you're doing. And the way we do that basically is through the posts. You know, we post things in the group all the time, like, you know, social proofs, pictures of, you know, of donations and, you know, referrals that we're getting. You know, you guys can feel free to copy and paste any of those posts to your wall and leverage that proof as your own. Okay. I mean, you don't have to mention that you know, it's your results. You can just say, wow, this is what's happening in my team right now. Look at the success that we're having. Look at what this person did. You know, if you want some more information, comment below. Okay. And a lot of guys, well, what they'll do is they'll just kind of spam their links out there everywhere. Okay. I don't want you guys to start doing that. Don't just spam your links everywhere and expect someone to just magically sign up because you spammed your link out there. All right. That's not the way to do it.
Can you guys see my Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm one of those people, again, I just started 3 months ago, not even 3 months ago, with anything having to do with online marketing. Okay. And Jeff is exactly right. See, I had a whole bunch of people on my personal Facebook that are the wrong people to talk to, you know, friends and family and whatnot, okay? And those are the last people I wanted to try and solicit, right? So how can you make a list of people? Well, there's two options, okay? Option one is create a new profile or a fan page, but that's a little bit of work. Or what you can do is create a custom list, and you isolate your friends that you don't want to market to. So what I did was I created a list. And so right here, you have a list and you just start a new list, okay? And it's gonna give you the option to add people on that list. And I named that list the Do Not Market list. And these are all people on this list that I don't want to see my posts about on any of my business stuff. Okay, so now that you make that list, what you want to do is you want to make sure that when you do post something that they cannot see it. So how do you do that? When you go to your wall, click here, but instead of public, because when you do public, everybody sees it. Okay, what you do is you go to custom, and you're going to type, by default, it'll say friends, so it'll show to all your friends, except, and then you put do not market. And so now I can post whatever I want, and all the people that are on my do not market list will not see my post. Okay, so that's an easy way to attract people. Now, going back to what Jeff was talking about, I just want to show an example of what people do the wrong way. Okay, let's take a look. So here's a Bitcoin group page that I joined, and hey, look, this guy copied mine, I think. Oh no, that's not mine. But you'll see that people will just blast their opportunity, right? See, like this guy here, or Lito. Would you pay attention to that? I wouldn't. I mean, some people do, but look, he hasn't gotten any posts. So it just turns into a giant billboard. That's the wrong way to do it, okay? Like this person, oh yeah, gone viral, blah, 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 blah. Join me, join me, join me. You have to give people a reason to want to talk to you about your opportunity. So Jeff, do you have an example of social proof that you could use?
I mean, I could use my page. This is the example I give to everyone all the time. Hold on, let me give it. The first post that I made about Zarfund when I started posting about it, and it's really simple to. I got logged out for some reason. Okay, it's really simple to just kind of use what we're posting in the groups. and you can just copy the post and use it as your own. Okay, so anything that we post, feel free to use. All right, don't be too shy. Like to say, you know, you can download the pictures, copy the posts. All right, I'm gonna share my screen here with you guys.
And you'll know that it's a post that you want to copy, because in our group, in the group that Jeff made, Zarfund Wealth Project, we'll label it so that it'll say swipe at the very top. And when you see that, that means that you can copy the body of it, download the picture, and then repost it. Okay? It's important that you do it that way instead of just sharing our posts. Because if you share it, what's going to happen? They're going to see what we posted and they might approach us. We want you guys to benefit. We wanted to make it look like you're the one that posted it. Okay, so go ahead, and Jeff, if you could show them, you know, some examples of social proof.
So one thing is you guys should probably be using like, you guys should probably make a business page. I mean, if you haven't made one already, I mean, I would suggest you guys do that. Make a business page, okay? Kind of start branding yourselves, making yourselves kind of like a figure, you know, in the marketing world. And then once you do a page, you can actually start doing these posts here. I'm going to just show you the first one that I did right here, okay? See this post? All right, this is the first post that I posted about Zarfund. And this is how I started the marketing, okay? So I'll read it to you guys. It says, "This is insane. Do you have 0.3 Bitcoin and want to earn 164 Bitcoin per month? Yes, it's possible. I'll show you how. Okay, automatic spillover referrals. Join me and you'll get plenty. You guys see how many info requests I get per post, so get in fast for best results. I've jumped on board with Zarfund after seeing some crazy results from others. You only have to pay 0.3 Bitcoin to begin, and you can earn up to 164 Bitcoin per month. Who doesn't have $17, right? So you see this copy, like you guys can use this whole thing, like just copy it. You can edit it, you know, maybe just modify it a little bit if it doesn't sound like you. Maybe you think it doesn't sound like something you would post. So just kind of reword it into your own words, but you can use the bulk of it, you know, and just kind of like mold it into your own words. And the key here is, okay, the call to action, okay? This is very important. The call to action is you want to give them something to do on your post. Comment below, "I want BTC," and I'll send you the info. You see, I reached 100 or 800 people with this post, and I got, you know, 22 comments and 3 shares. But like, you want this kind of engagement on your post. You want people commenting, liking, posting, because it's going to increase your views on the post. Okay. So you want to give them a call to action. You want to give them something to do on the post so that they will comment, they'll like, and they'll you know, get this, you know, basically to spread the word out. Okay. So this is the type of post you want to post. And like I said, you guys, when you see us posting in the group, just copy it, right? Take the picture, download the picture, copy it, reword it how you want, but you can basically, you know, share it, it's not share it, sorry, post it however you like, you know. And also with the videos, you know, the videos, you can share the videos. If you guys don't know how to explain something, you know, I have these videos out there for you guys to share so that you guys don't have to explain it, right? I've done the hard part for you. I've explained everything for you, how to get started, how the matrix overview, the referral summary, how to sign up and find the hash ID. Okay, I know a lot of people are getting stuck on the hash ID. They don't have no idea what the hash ID is because they've never done Bitcoin before. All right, but I've done that for you right here in this video. Okay, so don't be afraid to take the videos and share those and use those to explain the opportunity to people so that they understand what's going on. I find a lot of the issues with upgrading, I think, is also because a lot of people just don't know how to upgrade, right? So that's one of the things that you guys need to teach your teams and referrals to do is you know how to upgrade because you did it. So all you need to do is just show them exactly how you did it. And then that's how you can start, you know, the duplication, all right? Once you teach someone to do it, they can teach others to do it, and then it just kind of grows from there, all right? So that's pretty much what I got for you guys there on that.
That's awesome, Jeff. Thank you very much for that. You know, I'm just going to throw out some questions that I've been approached with, especially from people that are brand new. And those of you that are on the call right now, if you have any questions, go ahead and unmute, and you can ask some questions. But here's 2 questions that I always get. okay? Especially when it comes to starting on Facebook. Question number one is this. Jeff, I'm brand new. I don't really have a lot of friends or targeted people to talk to. So when I post stuff like this, who's going to look at it, right? Hold on one second. I'm going to just unmute you really quick, or I'm going to mute you first. But what do you say to that person that doesn't really have a large targeted audience to begin with?
Okay, so this is probably something that we get a lot, right? Somebody says, well, I don't have a lot of friends to talk to. I don't have a big list, or I don't have a, I don't have a following. All right, there's a lot of people that are in the same boat, okay? I mean, Paulo didn't have a following, right? He didn't have anybody on his list, okay? It took him, a couple months, but I told him exactly what he needed to do, okay? So what you guys can do is, find like-minded people. Find the people that are already in the industry that you can relate to and that will also relate to your opportunity. You want to go into, Facebook groups, things like network marketing groups, make money online groups, Bitcoin groups, things like that, and just start friending people. Get a lot of friend requests out a day, but don't go crazy because there's
no more than 40, right? I think 40 is the maximum. Then you get put on Facebook jail.
50 people,
something
right?
like that.
Yeah, you'll get flagged if you do any more than that. But start friending people, okay? And also, if you go into those groups and you start looking at those posts, comment and like on those posts, okay? Comment on their posts, give them like a encouraging comment or something like that, and send them a friend request, and then start the relationship there, okay? Just that's where it starts. You get out that friend request, and you're starting to build your Facebook contacts that way, okay? So all those different groups, you can find probably, a lot of different people every day. And if you're growing at 40 or 50 a day, you'd be surprised at how fast your list will grow in just a matter of, a couple of weeks, right? You can get a pretty nice sized list in a couple of weeks, okay? And then once you do that, okay, then you can start using those attraction marketing posts on your Facebook and start getting more and more, views and engaging posts and comments. And then it'll come, at some point, basically people will start coming to you, okay, instead of you feeling like you need to chase other people, okay? So it really just starts with that. And there's one thing I really need to stress, and it's just, it's time and it's consistency, okay? If you guys do this over and over again, and you stick with it, okay, you're gonna grow that list, and it's just gonna happen in a couple months, okay? I mean, a lot of people, they kind of do it for a couple of days, and they're like, oh man, this is tough. I have to add people to Facebook, and I have to talk to them, right? But I mean, it just really just add a few people a day. You don't really have to talk to a lot of people. I mean, but just starting to get your list going is, you have to start adding people to your groups. To your friends list. So just start with that. If you're uncomfortable, reaching out to people at first, I mean, just start by adding people and maybe just liking some posts and commenting and things like that. And then you can work your way up to, talking to people and reaching out. But, it starts with that, okay? And then you have to be consistent with it. It's like going to the gym, right? If you want to lose some weight, or if you want to build muscle, or if you want to, whatever you need to do, like you can't just go to the gym for a week and then expect it to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? You got to keep at it. You got to keep doing it. And, that's how you build a big list, is you got to just keep adding it little by little bite-sized chunks, right? How do you eat an elephant? You do it one bite at a time, right? You got to just be consistent with it, and eventually you'll eat the elephant, right? You'll get that list. You'll get what you want, obviously. Okay. So, that's what I would say to somebody that says, I don't have a list, right? There's plenty of ways to get a list. Okay. And that's one of them. All right. That's basically how I would answer that.
Thanks, Jeff. I just got a text from somebody. They asked this question. They said, I just joined. I'm brand new. I don't know what to say to people. I don't know how to answer this question. Again, go back to the website, show them the how it works page. But here's what I tell people. And Jeff, if you want to chime in afterwards, I tell people this. Look, be honest. Tell them, look, I just got started myself. I'm learning, but I know that it works. I'm seeing people actually make money. And tell you what, let me add you into our group page on Facebook, because I'm learning a lot there and I want you to learn too. I'll get you the answer. Give me a second. Be honest, right? Joe's a good example of that. I mean, Joe just got started with this, with Zarfund and Bitcoin last week, and he's already making some good money with this, right? But that's what I would tell people is, look, I don't know the answer right now, but I'll get you the answer. People appreciate that. You don't want to lie to people, right? And then regarding, using the social proof, like income pictures of people that are like Jeff's picture making 1.66 Bitcoin, obviously you don't want to say, hey, I made 1.66 Bitcoin, and pretend that it's you. Don't do that, because people will see that you're lying and then they won't trust you. So what do? You say, guys, I just want to give a shout out to my team member, Jeff. He just did this. If you want information, message me or comment below, right? So what you're doing is you're also you're recognizing your team members, because that's edification and that helps the whole team grow. Okay, so that's my answer to that. Jeff, if you have anything to say about that?
The edification thing is really huge. Like if you guys can start doing that for other people in the team, that's going to really start to make this thing go viral. Like when you have a whole bunch of people posting about other people's, I know it might be, like I don't want to, I'd rather post about like my stuff, right? Or my stuff, but like, listen, it's a team effort, right? Everyone's here to help each other. If you start posting other people's pictures of their success and things like that and what they're doing, it's going to help you too, because it's going to bring more awareness basically to our group and our our Zarfund Wealth Project. So when you start seeing posts like this all around Facebook of people, having huge success or having, even small, tiny successes, okay? It doesn't matter how big the success is. It's just the point is that you're having success, okay? Because it doesn't matter what stage you're at. Somebody could be at the same level or near the level that you are, and they could say, hey, that's somebody I can relate to. Right? Maybe they're not going to relate to a guy like me who is already having, like 120 people in their matrix and making a 1.6 Bitcoin. But, there's a guy maybe that will relate to Joe, who just got started in Bitcoin, doesn't know anything about it yet, but is just getting started, right? They're going to relate to somebody like Joe rather than me. Okay. So it really helps you guys to start, getting those posts out there, your social proofs, your own proofs, okay? It doesn't have to just be mine or Paulo's or these other guys in the group. Start posting your own stuff, okay? Post in the group so that other people can see how you're doing. No matter how small it is, don't be embarrassed or shy to show your proof. I mean, that is something that you should be proud of, because that's what you're doing, right? You're just getting started. You got to show other people what you're doing, and that's how you get people interested in what you're doing. And that's how you're going to get people to comment and ask you what this is all about. You'd be surprised. I mean, some people have no idea what Bitcoin is. They might ask you a question like, hey, what's that thing you're doing? It looks kind of interesting, And that's how it starts. It really just starts with a simple seed. You plant the seed, and then it grows into this big thing, right?
Yeah, it's really true, because I've experienced that already with another project where you start off with, yay, I just made 10 cents. Right? You're not going to get many people excited off that. But, the following day, when you continue to post your progress, and then they say, all right, I made $2 today. And then the following day, it's, I made $10 today. And then eventually people are going to go, whoa, this guy's doing something. Maybe I should message him now. So you're planting those seeds. You're exactly right, Jeff. We did get a question here from Troy. Troy said, funding your e-wallet is an issue for some people as you cannot use a credit card to do so. Is there an easy way for people to fund their account without too much difficulty? Yeah, that's a really good question, especially for our friends that are international all over the world. We're working on putting together a database of different wallets that are supported by different countries. I think the most universal one is www.coinbase.com, which is the ones that we use here, or www.blockchain.info, and then click the wallet button. But funding it can be kind of tricky sometimes. I'll give you an example. I had somebody on my team that joined. He's from Vietnam. And Coinbase isn't supported there. He doesn't have a Visa or a debit card, which Coinbase does support, by the way, but it's not supported in his country. So what do we have to do? We have to think outside the box. So we set him up with a free blockchain wallet from blockchain.info, okay? And it turns out he had PayPal, and I have PayPal. So I said, hey, and his name is Trung. I said, Trung, tell you what, why don't you send me the $19 through PayPal, send it as friends and family, so I think there's no fees, Jeff, if you do it that way. Right? So send it as friends and family. Send me the $19, Okay. Again, you've established rapport with these people, so they trust you, and you're not going to gyp them. Okay. It's $19. Don't run away with $19. So I said, send me the $19, and as soon as it clears on my PayPal, I will send you from my Bitcoin wallet to your Bitcoin wallet that amount. And sure enough, within about an hour, we worked out the whole transaction. We were able to fund his account. So you sometimes have to go through different routes to get the money from one account to another. Jeff, do you have any other any options?
I mean, that's really what I've been doing as well. With lots of people on my team have been asking, if there's any wallets in their countries, because we have people from all over the world. I mean, this is an international opportunity, so we're gonna have people from all different countries. So we're gonna work on getting you a database of countries and wallets that are available in those places. But in the meantime, if you have issues funding them, if you have Bitcoin in the wallet, you can help a new referral out by just sending them the Bitcoin wallet first to get them started. You just want to get them started. Once you get them in, then you can work out the details. But get them in so that they get started and funded so that you can get going.
Yeah.
Any more questions out from the field or no?
If you have any questions, go ahead and unmute at this point, and you can ask the question. Looks like Troy had another question. Funding the credit card might be easier in the future.
Okay, let me just talk about credit cards and Coinbase, because so you can fund credit cards with credit cards in Coinbase, but there's a limit, right? And luckily the opportunity obviously is just $18, so you can definitely use it to fund this, right? So if you're in the U.S. or if you're in a country that supports Coinbase, you can fund it with your credit card, and it'll be quicker than if you use the bank transfer, which I think is like 4 or 5 days or maybe even 6 days to get that money in there. So you're right, Troy, not internationally. So with international people, what I've been doing is the same thing that Paolo's been doing is if they have PayPal or some other kind of, money transfer third-party wallet, I just send them the Bitcoin first, and then, they send me back the PayPal, and then we're clear. And that's one way you can do it. I mean, it's $18. There's lots of ways you can get creative, Anybody else with a question? Anyone want to, you guys have the floor right now. Hopefully, you guys, that was helpful, what we went over today. It's really just about, we're going to do a lot more of these for you guys. So you guys, the people that are on, thanks for making it out, on short notice, because this was kind of a little bit last minute from us. But we want to start doing this a lot more with you guys, so that you guys can start bringing your prospects also to these kinds of meetings, so that they understand, what it is that they have to do and how to get started. A lot of, referrals could be made from, you just bring in people to this kind of presentation, so that they actually know that, there's people that are real, that are actually doing this and making money, and it's a really good opportunity. So in the future, we will be scheduling a lot more of these, hopefully something at least once a week, maybe twice a week. We'll see how the scheduling permits, but also we want to get our website up for you guys to be able to direct your prospects to as well. And then we'll be doing, lots more trainings. So today was more of a getting started, and in the future we'll get into more strategy, into building into higher levels and strategy and things like that. All right. So anyone with a question on the floor? Anybody? Bueller?
Yeah, I had a question.
Joe!
What's good, peoples?
What's up, Joe?
Yeah, I had one of my friends ask me if we were able to run leads to this.
Oh, you cut out there, Joe. Sorry, what'd you say? If you're able to...
one of my mates asked me if we were able to run traffic to it, like run leads.
Oh, okay. All right. Good question. Let me address that too. For the most part, I would recommend just using free strategies for this, because it's such a low ticket offer. It's such a low income offer. If you have, because traffic obviously is going to cost you money, right? You're running paid traffic to this, it's going to cost you money, and you're also going to need some kind of a lead capture page to bring them to it. I wouldn't recommend driving traffic straight to the sign up page, because you're going to get really low conversions, and I think you're just going to end up wasting your money on the traffic, But I do foresee in the future, because I am working on a funnel for this. I'm working on a capture page. I'm working on something that you guys can promote that isn't just the sign up page for the Zarfund thing, and that you can send traffic to, because I really think that that would help you guys as well. So definitely look forward to that in the future. But as of now, I would say just use the Facebook strategies that we're teaching you to run, to promote rather. And if you do run traffic, I would suggest, you know, minimal clicks and something, you know, on the lower end that isn't going to really, you know, take out your budget. All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
No problem.
Anybody else have any questions? Feel free to type it or unmute yourself. I see Maddie on the line over there too. I hope we got that. I know we had a little funding issue. Hopefully that went through. Awesome. I see a thumbs up.
I think it's good.
All right, guys. I don't think there's any other questions. So I know we ran a little bit overboard. It's been about an hour. So we're going to end the recording pretty soon. But I want to just leave you with this in closing. Okay. This project just started literally 3 weeks ago. Jeff and I got involved 1 week ago. So to put it into perspective, when I got involved, there was only about, what, Jeff, 2,400, 2,500 people.
Yeah.
In Zarfund. I checked today, there's almost 9,000 people. So what does that tell you? It's going to grow exponentially. I mean, I was talking to Jeff the other day. Guys, we see this going to 500,000 people before the end of the year, right? So all of us got in at such a good time because we're pioneering this. I mean, imagine being one of the first employees at Google. A buddy of mine was one of the first employees at Google, and they gave him stock options. Today, he's worth over 25 million US dollars just because he got in at the right place at the right time. So why do I say that to you? Because this is a business also. Yeah, there's crazy spillover with this, and we're working as a team, but you got to do your part. And if you treat this like a business, I guarantee you it will pay off. Find your 2 people, get those 2 people to get their 2 people, and just teach that duplication. In network marketing, we always have that saying, duplicate or die. Because if you don't duplicate, you're not going to succeed. So find those 2 people and let's go build this thing together, guys. We're going to be here to answer all your questions and help you out however we can. All right? So that's basically it for today. We're going to have more trainings like this, and hopefully soon we'll launch the website. Look out for it pretty soon. Okay, so I'm going to end the recording.